This is the strangest village I've ever seen, because absolutely no red things are allowed here. Even if it's a newly bloomed red flower, it must be plucked immediately and buried in the soil to be completely eliminated. Otherwise, it will attract that terrible monster. In this isolated village, there's a horrifying legend. It's said that terrible monsters live deep in the forest. They love red but hate yellow. Once any red thing appears in the village, they will attack all villagers. So the village chief made a pact with the monsters. No red things can appear in the village. Villagers are never allowed to leave. Every year they must throw a pig into the forest. Everyone has always followed these rules, and the village has remained peaceful for many years. But soon this peace was broken by a fool. He was holding red fruits that only grow deep in the forest. That very night, the night watchman spotted a monster sneaking into the village. He quickly rang the alarm bell to warn everyone. Hearing the bell, villagers rushed to their homes. Just to be safe, every household had dug a cellar beneath their house. David, who was heading home, saw children left alone. He quickly sent them back to their homes, and helped other villagers close their windows and doors. But he himself didn't have time to run. He was almost discovered by the monster. Meanwhile, Lucy was anxiously waiting for David, because she was blind, so she could only raise her hand, trying to get David's attention. But instead of David, the monster came. Just as the monster was about to pounce on Lucy, David arrived just in time. He pulled Lucy into the basement. Everyone huddled together looking up at the ground, praying the monster would leave soon. They hid underground like this all night. The next morning, the monster finally left, but red marks were left on every household's door. Clearly, the monster might return. The village chief quickly led people to throw a pig at the forest edge, asking for reconciliation with the monster. However, that night, terrible things happened again. Many poultry lay dead on the ground. Obviously, this was all the monster's doing. Late at night, David worried about Lucy, so he sat guarding outside her house. It was during this time alone together that these two lovers revealed their feelings. Soon news of their marriage spread through the village. At this time, Paul, who was mentally ill, found David. Without a word, he attacked and injured him. It turned out Paul had always secretly loved Lucy, but didn't know how to express it, so he tried to prevent them from being together this way. Soon Lucy found the severely injured David. The village doctor said David was badly hurt. He might not last long, because the village was isolated. There were no medicines for treatment. They could only pray for a miracle. In desperation, Lucy made a bold decision to brave through that terrifying forest, to buy medicine from towns outside.